Immigration boom has hit Saskatchewan, and lots of people from all over the world are packing their bags and they are heading to Saskatchewan. That is one of the big news stories that came out of the census results today. Ontario losing a little bit of its glow. We're going to get some reaction from the Premier of Saskatchewan, Brad Wall, who joins us live. Welcome to the program.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity.
First of all, congratulations. How does it feel today to be Saskatchewan the Great?
Well, I think on behalf of all the citizens of the province, it feels pretty good to have been a part of what's happening in Saskatchewan over the last number of years. The census numbers aren't a surprise to us. In fact, they're a little lighter than the quarterly report that Stats Canada reports. But it's very good news. You know, in the last three reporting periods, from '96 until now, there's just been a huge comeback for Saskatchewan. And by the way, the government doesn't deserve credit for it. We've had some good fortune, and we've got a lot of natural resources and great people. But in those first two reporting periods from '96 to '06, we lost 11,000 people respectively in each of those periods. In this last report that's out today, we've gained over 60,000 people, and of course, that means there is a broader tax base in Saskatchewan. That means there are more families, more kids enrolled in schools, better quality of life, more volunteers. We're seeing growth in our towns and in our cities, and it just makes us that much better. And we're grateful for all these new citizens, expatriates who are coming home, and people coming here anew.
All right, and you know, jobs the big draw, Brad Wall, aren't they? I mean, this is a time where what Saskatchewan has, the world wants.
You know, the world wants increasingly food security and energy security, and in that world, I like our chances now in the midterm and in the longer term. And you're right, there have to be jobs available for people before they'll make a decision to move. So that's the most important piece. And then, you know, there's got to be a quality of life as well, and we're working hard to do a better job on that every day to offer that for families that are here now and those who want to come. So, you know, we actually still have a labor shortage we need to deal with in terms of skilled workers in the province, and really in all categories. We're going to be going to Ireland at the end of the month and attending a job fair there, and obviously
trying to get more people to move to Saskatchewan. You're getting greedy, Premier.
Well, no, we had a couple from Ireland with us today as we made the announcement on census. They just have been here for 18 months, and he's a Finnish carpenter, and she's gainfully employed, and they brought their 10-year-old daughter, and they're loving life here. So we are going to go back to Ireland, where unfortunately they're going through a great sort of time of economic dislocation.
They are, and they're telling people to leave. As the Premier of Saskatchewan, what kind of advice could you give the Premier of Ontario? We are losing our prowess, and a lot of us are not so happy about it.
I would not give any advice. I have none to give. Each province's situation is very different, and you know, we're very careful to note that we have had a lot of good luck, a lot of good fortune with respect to the economy of our province. We do have the resources the world wants. Our growth agenda that our government's implemented is intended to try to move things along and not get in the way of that economy. And it's based on fiscal probity and competitive taxes and infrastructure investment and a number of other things. But we also need to acknowledge external factors over which no government has control. And again, just try to stay out of the way of businesses and entrepreneurs as they're creating jobs here, and then to tell our story and to promote the province, which we're focused on right now.
Can I ask you, is there a competition? Is there a battle between Saskatchewan and Ontario? You know, we're here in Ontario, we have a little bit of a complex. We think that we're not liked sometimes out west.
No, I wouldn't say there's a competition. I think that every province is out to try to encourage new citizens to come to their respective.
Good political answer there, but you were quiet for a while.
Well, I was thinking of the Riders and the Argonauts, and the answer there is much more direct. Of course, there's a pretty healthy competition there.
All right. Thank you so much, Premier, for joining us, and again, congrats on those statistics from Census.
Thanks for the time and your story, and all the best.
We appreciate it. Premier of Saskatchewan, Brad Wall, joining us.